All right, guys, Jay and Tim here, and we have a story for you. So we were going through some boxes, and Tim came across a box of G.I. Joe vehicles that he had bought off of a friend. Well, he was digging through it, and he found a bag of parts, and that's what you see in front of you. So you didn't even know you had this?
No.
All right, so we're gonna try to piece together as much of this as we can, yeah? See what we got, what we don't, what we're missing, etc., etc., etc.
All right, so let's get some of the guys that are actually complete. This is a General Flag, I believe 92, 93 version.
92.
Yeah,
Shaking. He ain't janky, see?
he's not janky. He's tight. He's tight.
Tight like a tiger.
Tight like a tiger. So I was actually going through some of the vehicles, picking them up and stuff, and I noticed that there's a couple of figures in them. And we looked through the book and we can't find the vehicles that these guys came out of, but one of them...
Fortunately, we didn't look for any markings, any years or branding or anything like that. We just weren't thinking about it in the moment. It was literally when we got back here, I was like, dude, let's make a video of this.
Looked like a G.I. Joe vehicle.
It looked like a G.I. Joe vehicle.
But, so we have this Minty twin right here.
Which one is that?
I think it's Zaymont Tomax.
I gotta be honest, I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. You want to know why? Because in the other vehicle, that was kind of looked like the same vehicle.
It was the same vehicle.
We have his twin.
So we got Tomax and Zaymont.
We got Tomax and Zaymont.
We got him complete.
Completesies. So we just need to change that band, and we'll get on that.
We've got some Viper legs here. I think we've got 2 set of Viper legs, and no torsos or bodies or crotches or anything else. Yeah, so we got two Viper legs.
We just got a bunch of parts here.
Yeah, on Zorana, we're missing the crotch on Zorana. But
Zaymont, we actually have. Look at his thumbs. Poor
sorry,
guy.
that's not Zaymont, that's Xandar.
Xandar, look at his thumbs.
Look at his
Oh,
face. He's been through the trenches.
Yeah,
but
he has.
He's complete.
he is complete.
As far as body goes, obviously there's, maybe 1 or 2 weapons in here, but
Crocmaster, we do not have the pelvis.
we don't.
Oddly enough, we don't have the pelvis. So let's just put him off to the side. Televiper, we got legs and torso and head, but no pelvis.
No pelvis.
No pelvis.
Sweet.
Ooh, let me see that. No, it's not.
Just throwing him off to the side.
Yeah, I mean, there's no pelvis. You know.
What about? Let's complete. We got 2 tunnel rats actually.
So this is a funny story because in the bag of Joes that the majority of these came from one giant bag, right? And in there, I had pieces of a tunnel rat. I don't think I could have made a complete figure of him.
Right.
You hand me Zorana and just a handful
Handful of parts, basically.
that also had a tunnel rat.
Yeah.
And between the two, we're able to make two
2 full tunnel rats.
full tunnel rats. And I think this one's the nicer of them.
Yeah, I believe.
All the way around, he just looks nice. It looks.
That was an accident pairing them up like that.
Yeah.
The good pieces together. So we've got, speaking of more parts, we've got some Snake Eyes legs.
80.
This is the 88, 85.
Monkey wrench.
Yeah, Monkey Wrench.
I think that's Monkey wrench.
We got
I need him.
Raptor, who only has no pelvis on him. Got Big Boa, torso only.
And
But
the gloves. The gloves are nice.
That's nice.
I like that.
These set of legs go to Chuckles, and that's all we have on Chuckles.
So we got this Snake Eyes right here, which is no pelvis.
No pelvis. And these are boots to downtown, I believe. We're going to put all the legs right there, just chilling. Well, let's lay these guys out real quick. All right, guys, we decided to give ourselves a little more room because that box was just in the way, actually. So let's go with, what do we look like we got here?
Heat Viper.
Heat Viper. Let's see here. The Heat Viper is going to be this guy. We got a leg, an arm, another arm. The pelvis. That's the chest. Where's the back? Do we have the back?
Gosh.
I think we're missing the back. No, there's the back.
Okay,
so
cool.
he's complete.
I was about to say, oh, man.
Should be able to snap that leg back on, no problem.
I've never done that, so that's gonna be interesting. I've
Yeah,
never
I've never
actually
done that
taken
either.
a leg apart.
So this guy has a blown off foot, stepped on a landmine, or at least, that's what I like to imagine. This guy is Scoop. Scoop, and we have most of him. I think we're just missing the
head and the back of the body.
Could that go to him?
No, that could not.
No, you don't think?
He's green.
We're gonna put that aside for a minute. Yeah, you're right. He's green. Oh, there's that other leg. To the heat viper. Let's get this guy. Who's this dude?
Is Countdown.
Countdown. We're missing the pelvis on him too.
We are missing the pelvis on him.
I think we are missing the pelvis on him.
Which I don't like.
I don't like that either.
I don't like.
What else do we got?
Incompletes.
This dude. This guy's fun. Oh, piece of O-ring. What do we got on this dude?
There's some funky colors for pants and
yeah,
pelvis.
these are
later.
I think that goes together. Yeah, these are later. I think that was a 90 or 92 or something like that.
His lime green gun.
Maybe. But that is. I'll get back to you on that one. I'm not really sure that guy's name right now. What about this scuba guy?
That is a Hydro Viper.
Hydro Viper. Scuba Steve. Is he complete? He's not complete.
Hell no, he's not complete.
But even though he's got a broken
crotch.
We
got Voltar.
Yeah, that is Voltar, ain't it?
Yeah.
This guy is. What's your pants too? Lightfoot.
Lightfoot's pants.
And I think that should be
That's
his
just
pelvis as well.
Oh, okay. Shoot, I didn't see that. I didn't see that in all these goodies.
What's that?
The Brazilian.
Is
no,
it?
It's not.
No, it's not.
That's my bad. Sorry. That is the Saw Viper.
Saw Viper.
Saw Viper.
And I don't think. Oh, we got that piece to him, right?
Yeah. Just missing the crotch.
Just missing the pelvis again.
All right, so check this out, dude. We just got a whole smorgasbord of parts now and pieces. Like we have, it's the enemy.
The enemy, I think, is officially
the name of the pelvis and legs, but I call it Cobra Soldier. And you got Cobra Officer, so
you can army build with those guys.
Yeah, you got Hooded Cobra Commander's back. You got Zamots or Tomix's thigh. What else do we got here? We got Repeater. Pumpkin Eater. So odd. We got Dial Tone.
Yeah, that's the Night Force version, which was later on, but it's weird because it looks like these legs would go to him, but they don't. So from the waist down, he was actually, get it over here. From the waist down, he was actually blue, so his legs would be blue.
Which is crazy because usually they color match.
Yeah, I mean, it's Night Force. What are you gonna do?
Right. Then you got Targot with not Targot's arms.
Yeah, those are different arms. That's weird.
I mean, speaking of weird, thank you. Speaking of weird, we got
Repeater. No, that's not Repeater. That's
Dial Tone.
Shockwave,
which is a transformer, but Shockwave, and he has a bat arm.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah, so that arm doesn't go to him at all. That's
no,
a bat's arm.
That's a bat's arm, and that will be taken off because
because it don't go to him.
And it's original. So,
I don't have a bat.
No.
And last guy here is Incinerator. Look again, weird color combination, right? I think we're missing the head. We are missing the head, and we got some rando parts that we just didn't take the time to identify, if we're being honest. So we're gonna put together what we can, because we do. Some of these are complete. The Tunnel Rats, Tomax Zaymont. This dude here, what was this guy's name?
That is
Voltar, I think.
Voltar. Yep.
Okay, and then
Xandar.
So we're gonna put those guys together, and
All that. That's it.
yeah, that's it.
Oh, the Heat Viper.
Yeah, the Heat Viper over here is complete. So I mean, look, we can find parts. We know G.I. Joe people, so you want to do a couple of these and then call it a day?
Yeah.
All right, let's put a couple of these together in case you guys don't know how to fix G.I. Joes.
G.I. Joes.
I'm gonna be honest. I think this is probably one of the better finds with these gloves.
I know.
The gloves are always missing on this dude.
Yeah.
Always missing.
Now we can get the bottom half of him.
Yeah. But all right, we're gonna power of editing. We're going to show you how to fix an O-ring on a G.I. Joe. Guys, we're gonna use a I call it a Joe kit. It's basically everything you need: O-rings, screws, even the parts that go into the legs, and some little bonus stands here for you. But I don't think this costs more than, like, I don't know, maybe $10, $15, something like that. So this is the kit that we're going to use, and I'm going to hand it over to Tim, and he's going to show you how to put this Joe back together. This guy right here. So yeah.
Alright, y'all, what's up? How's everyone doing? So today I'm going to do a rebuild on this guy right here. So if you look at his leg, it was apart. So first thing we're going to do is just slide it into that little spot right there, close it back up. We're going to need a screw. Let me grab a screw real quick. Pop it in the leg right there. Give me a second. Stupid fat fingers of mine. But yeah, easy peasy. Bingo, bango. Now on to the second part. So we're going to grab all his pieces. Best thing to do is kind of throw the guys back. Get all your pieces, not that, together, like so. And we're going to take this O-ring right here, and we're going to slide it into the hook. Just like so. And then we're going to take the pelvis from Elvis. We're going to slide it through the top right there. And got to be a little bit careful. This one went on pretty easy. Some of them do not. Some of the older ones are a little bit trickier. You have to finesse it. This is important. Be real careful doing that, especially the older ones, because you could break the crotch off, and no one likes a broken crotch. So then we get the back, and you see this little lip right there. We're going to put that just like so. Then we're going to take the arms, put them in place. Take the head, put it in place. And this is kind of tricky, can be tricky. You're gonna have to finagle everything together. Like so, and bam, look at that. This guy's like, hey, how you doing? I'm all right. I'm almost together. Hope my hands didn't get in the way too much, but it is what it is. So now we got second screw. Just gonna tighten it down, tighten it down, tighten it down. It's important not to over tighten. It's just plastic, but snug it up enough. and you'll know if you need to snug it up more because there'll be like a little gap in the shoulder right there. So let's crank it down a little bit more. Bam. That's it. That's how you do that. Took all of what? 4 minutes? And he's ready. Still a little loose, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Forget about it.
Alright guys, so this guy gave us some trouble. His screw was stripped. Unfortunately, I just tossed it so we can't see it. But there's a couple of recommendations that I have for you guys. One, I know a lot of people like to use this toolkit, and it's a very handy toolkit, don't get me wrong. But trying to get that strip screw out of there with that was actually very difficult. If you want to get something more like this, where it's like a torquing wrench. Not torquing. Because look, you got the handle here. And it just gives you a little bit better leverage versus like I just couldn't get that to go. Neither could Tim, and Tim has that G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip.
I even use pliers.
So if you can do that, I would do that. What we wound up doing though, excuse me, was taking a flathead. What we wound up doing though was taking a flathead and actually going into the back like this and hammering it down to create a new groove. And then we took the torquing wrench with the flathead on it, which we already changed back out, and we were able to get that off. So if you have a problem like that, then well, that's what we did, so hopefully it works for you too. All right guys, so check it out. There were several figures that were glow in the dark, and this is one of them. All three of them were Dreadnoks. It was Zartan, Xandar, and Zorana. Right. And we kind of made a mistake when we were trying to change out Zartan's O-ring, and we used pliers to get him open, and it kind of actually cracked it on the side, which is fine because that's staying in my personal collection anyways.
You can't really tell though.
No, you really can't. But apparently, I called Chief, and apparently there's some kind of coating that they used on these things, and what it's causing it to do is to stick together. Yes, all this many years later. Okay, so what he suggested was take an X-Acto knife and just kind of carefully cut it away until it separates, basically.
Thank you.
Now there is, I mean, it's probably not the best X-Acto knife to use. Like one of those like scalpel looking things would probably be better, but we're using what we have right now, so there's that. We're gonna see if we can't get this opened up without forcing it open and cracking him. I don't know what the material that they used was, but it was basically the material that causes them to
glow.
Just got the glow.
Sorry.
So we're gonna see if we can't get this going for you guys real quick.
That was slicing my freaking fingers off.
You'll be all right.
There it is. Starting to go.
Starting to go?
Yeah, starting
All
to
right.
give.
All right.
See? I was opening it up now.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. So I'm actually glad that we made the mistake and we're telling you about our mistakes so you guys don't do the same thing, because Tim was getting ready to grab some needle nose and put it in there and just pry him open.
Yeah, I would have too. Wasn't for you dang kids. I know you guys might be like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? You just have to do it. You have to do it.
You got to do it. Otherwise, you don't get fixed, and or you got to break it.
Be very careful though when you're doing this. Be very, very careful. Like a tiger.
Check it out. So we got them open. Here's the thing. We fuck up, we let you guys know. So we were doing the sides, the bottom. We forgot about the shoulders. And unfortunately, as you can see, point it out, Tim.
Right there. It's just a little cracksies.
Yep, we
right
did
there.
the needle nose trick, and we had forgotten to do the tops, but that's all right. It is what it is. Put them together, sir. Go for it.
All right, so let's put this back. Here's the old one. Look how crusty that is. It's just falling apart. Like I don't know. So what I like to see, so this is the original screw that was in it. You see how crusty that is? Rusty and stuff. That makes my heart just start crying, because you know what happened there? Couple of things. One, they're in their bathtub having a war with their good Joes and their bad guys, and just having a good old time, which is what I used to do. That makes me smile, knowing that other people shared in the same delights that I did. But with those crusty screws like that, we like to give them a new one. You know, it's always best to just give them a new one. So we're gonna put this guy down right there.
G.I. Joe swimming under the water.
Ah, such great times.
And G.I. Joe got stuck.
So this is pretty much what I like to flay them open like this, you know, and just at the end, nothing special, just kind of drop it in place and move it around accordingly, and bickety bammo.
There you go.
Just like that. I found that that's probably the best way. So we put a new screw in him. I can pick it up.
You get your torque screwdriver. I said wrench earlier. That was a Freudian. I fucked up. Okay.
Floridian.
I can't say the damn thing.
So when you're tightening it down, I said don't be hesitant to.
Yeah, give it a little extra.
Yeah, give it a little extra. Just give it a little extra.
All right, we're good. All right, guys, so that's it. We got us, 8 whole Joes out of this. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you learned something, and hope you learned from our mistakes. So thank you, Tim.
It may have looked like it was sped up, but that's just how easy
fast
it
you
is,
are.
how fast I am.
All right, guys, see you on the next one.